42. In this problem, we're going to use a special product. In this case, it's cubing a binomial. The formula for this is a cubed plus 3 times the first term squared times the second term plus 3 times the first term times the second term squared plus the second term cubed. So the problem is 3x plus 4 cubed. Here we're going to substitute this in the formula. The first term cubed, so is 3x cubed plus 3 times the first term squared times the second term 4 plus 3 times the first term times the second term squared plus 4 cubed. So we're going to solve this, that is 3 cubed, x cubed is 27, x cubed plus 3 times 3x cubed 4, that is 108 x squared plus 3 times 3x times 4 squared, that is 144x plus 4 cubed 64, and this is my answer. Problem 53. Here we're going to use the special products formulas, and the formula is a product of a binomial and trinomial that gives a difference of cubes. The formula is first term minus second term times, and a trinomial that is the first term squared plus a first term times second term plus second term squared. The answer is going to be the first term cubed minus second term cubed. Here the problem is x minus 3 x cubed plus 3x plus 9. So here we can see that this problem matches with the formula. So the answer is going to be the first term cubed minus the second term cubed, and this is x cubed minus 27. So the answer is x cubed minus 27. Problem 64. Here the problem is s squared times t squared minus 2st cubed minus 63t to the fourth.
Before doing anything else, look for the common factor.
So So as they said, the first thing we need to do is, like the song says, look for the common factor. Here, the common factor, as you can see, is t squared. So the first term is going to be s squared. Then the second term is going to be minus 2st. Third term, minus 63t cubed. So then we need to continue factoring this trinomial. And to do this, you need to multiply the first term and the last term, so it's minus 63. Then you need to find two numbers that when you add or make the difference of these two numbers, obtain the middle term. So in this case, is c squared minus 9st plus 7st minus 63t cubed. Here, if you see minus 9 plus 7 is minus 2. Then, we need to do the grouping method that consists of grouping the first two terms and the second two terms, and look for the common factor. So, you have s minus 9t, because if you multiply s by s, you obtain s squared minus 9st. If you multiply this to this, then the other is, the common factor is plus 7. So you have s minus 9t. So here, the answer will be, don't forget the t squared that you have above, and then s plus 7, and the other parenthesis is s minus 9t. So the answer is going to be this, t squared s plus 7 s minus 9t.
Problem 75. We will solve this problem by adding and subtracting fractions with unlike terms. So our problem is 5 over 42 x cubed y squared minus 4 over 35 x squared y cubed plus 3 over 2x to the fourth power y to the fourth power c. Our least common denominator is 210 x to the fourth power y to the fourth power c. Why? Because it's the number that 42, 35, and 2 have in common, and they are the set of variables that have the highest power. We multiply 42 times 5 to get 210. So we will multiply this numerator times 5 to get 25. And we multiply these variables to whichever variables that will get you these. So it's x, y squared, c. Then we multiply the 35 by 6 to get 210. So we will multiply the 4 by 6, which is 24. And we will do the same with this set of variables, which will be x squared, y, c. And finally, we will multiply 3 by 105 because we multiplied 2 by 105 to get 210. So it will be plus 315. So after we have the fractions with the least common denominator, we add and subtract like terms. But in this problem there are no like terms, so the answer would be 25x y squared c minus 24 x squared yc plus 315 all over 210 x4 y4 c. We also need to include the excluded values. An excluded value is the value that the number can't be in the problem so that the answer is not equal to 0. So our excluded values are x can't equal to 0, y cannot be equal to 0, and c cannot be equal to 0. Why? Because if these variables are 0, the whole answer will be 0. Problem 88. We will solve this problem because it's solve linear equations. So our problem is 5x minus 7 equals 5x plus 8. The first step is to pass all the numbers with variables to one side, and in this case it will be the left side. So this positive 5x will pass it to the other side as a negative 5x. So it will be 5x minus 5x minus 7 equals 8. The second step is to have all the numbers without variables in the same side, which in this case will be the right side. So we pass this negative 7 as a positive 7. 5x minus 5x equals 8 plus 7. Then we solve. 5x minus 5x is 0. 8 plus 7 is 15. As you can see, the answer is 0 equals 15. So this linear equation is a contradiction. Problem 99. The problem is f equals m times a, and it is solved for a. This problem we will solve it by solving for a variable a. So the first step is to pass the m to the other side. So since it's multiplying with the a, we will pass it dividing. F over m equals a. We already have the a alone, but if you wish to turn the problem around, we write a equals f over m. But if you do decide to flip the problem, you have to flip it exactly the same. You cannot alter the problem in any way. So this is your answer.